we wanted to figure out how we could use intelligence to help your teams plan more efficient routes so you can serve your customers with more on-time arrivals and do that with fewer vehicles, fewer hours, less fuel. And I'm excited to share now that we offer enterprise-grade, data-driven route planning and optimization directly in Samsara. All right, let's pull up the dashboard and take a look. Now, let's imagine that we are running a food and beverage distribution organization. We distribute food products to restaurants and event venues across the US, including right here in San Diego. And we want to plan our routes for the day ahead. We'll start by bringing in our orders. And we can do that through an API integration, of course. But here, I am just going to import a CSV. It's going to pull in my orders and plot them all in the map right here. And now for each of these orders, we can see all of the information we need in order to complete a route plan. We can see the customer information, the address where this order needs to go out. We know how long we expect the driver to take at each stop, how many items, how much they weigh, and what skills we need in order to complete this order. Here, we can see about half of these orders require refrigeration. The other half of our 75 orders, they don't. Other skills you could include here would be things like heavy orders that require a lift gate or a pallet jack, or maybe orders that require a driver who has hazardous material certifications. All of that can be encapsulated here. So next, we will set how we want to plan our routes, starting with what equipment we have available. Here we've got a total of 8 trucks, 4 refrigerated, 4 non-refrigerated. And the system is smart enough to know that the refrigerated trucks, these are going to cost more per hour or per mile than the non-refrigerated trucks. They require more fuel, more maintenance, they're more expensive assets. So it's going to take that into account. Now we have different ways we can plan our routes. We can have strategic routes, we can set territories. Here, I'm going to keep it simple. I just want to make all of these 75 deliveries. I want to do it with the lowest possible cost. And I want to make sure I don't have any overtime hours. We run 8-hour shifts, but I want to have an hour for pre- and post-trip activities, so we'll say maximum of 7 hours per driver. I'll go ahead and save this off, and I'm going to click Generate Routes. And what the system is now doing is it's looking at all of this information. How far apart are the stops? Which orders need refrigeration? How many orders can fit on a given vehicle? What are the road restrictions? What are the traffic patterns? How much stop time do I need? And in less than a minute, it's going to take all 75 orders and assemble them into a set of routes. Wasn't that easy? Super easy, but most important, it's incredibly efficient. If we look up top, you see that it was actually able to figure out how to do all 75 orders without using my 8 vehicles. It was able to do it with just 6 vehicles, with no overtime, just under 350 miles. This is incredibly efficient and is an awesome tool for route planners. Now from here, I can put myself in the shoes of the driver and see what their day is going to look like. So we can see one of these routes, for example, starts at my distribution center. And now we can move our way through each stop, see what they're going to face on the road ahead. And if I need to, I can make any adjustments to the route plan. I can drop in stop notes for my driver. I can do it all in one place. These are looking really good the way the system planned them out. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Publish. And now these routes are available throughout Samsara for us to dispatch our drivers and monitor end to end. That is route planning and optimization in Samsara. It ships later this summer. Looking forward to all of you having a chance to try it.